Did it not do the thing? Don't see where it did the thing. You're locked in. Okay. But you didn't do the thing. Where? I wonder if it's an issue. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to fix something here. Because it's not doing what it was supposed to do. And I don't know why it's not doing what it was supposed to do. What did you say the command was to undo?
Control Z.
Copy. I don't know why it's being ridiculous. Alright. Well, I forced that to happen. Some days, I guess, are just dumb. Alright. Well. Alright, that is going. So, sorry about that. Alright, so we're in Coral Island today. Yay! Game is still in early access. They did do a bug fix the other day, it seems. There were some crash reports coming in, so. Alright, we are still in our first summer, so we should be in this game save. So hope everybody's doing okay today. I was really torn about this or Planet Zoo, but we really needed to get back into here. But I also think I worked out a plan for that build that I was struggling to visualize last night. At least I think I did. And for some reason the game loads on here do take a few minutes, so don't panic if you're like, gee, this is taking a while, is my load stuck? It just seems to take a little bit. Probably because it's so... I don't know if the file's that big or not, but I mean, there's a lot it's loading in, so... Or, excuse me, it could be an early access thing. Or it could be just my PC. That's entirely possible, too. Alright. Now... what was I doing with this? Alright, we did donate that. We have donated those two things. Oh, I'm still in this ridiculous want a banana outfit. Alright. At least you don't have to click to exit your farmhouse anymore, it seems. Okay. So, we have some crops to water because we haven't put in our sprinklers yet. We only worked out a plan for putting them in. So those will probably end up getting placed maybe for fall. But that's only if we have enough materials to make them. Which right now, I'm not so sure we do. I was really hoping that we were going to get the town rating up a little bit faster. But I've been kind of slow getting stuff done here. So we might have to do another round before we get that first shrine done. Like the seasonal crop stuff done. And I don't know if any of the other shrines are unlocked yet, to be perfectly honest. I really don't know. I do know from reading that the things that you need for the winter bundle are actually grown in the fall. So, if you don't get your rating up to, I think it was C, by a certain point in fall, that you're not going to get it done that year. You're going to have to wait till the following fall to get those seeds unlocked. So, I don't think we're gonna get there in time because we are halfway through summer and we still haven't gotten our cow to get our large milk, so we might have to spend the day clearing land. If our axe is ready, because I forgot we had dropped that off, so we can't get any more wood until we do that. But see, here's the thing, we're gonna need money for seeds, so I don't know. I mean, we're not in that much of a rush on this. It's gonna take us a while to get probably all of the seaweed that we need. That was just our test plot there. Alright, sell the starred stuff. Oh, we got a gold one. Still working on the honey. Oh. I don't know what I did to change that. No. 1, 2, 3. What did I do? I don't know. I hit a... Oh! Oh! Okay, putting the hot peppers in makes hot sauce. I did not realize that. In the other game I was working on. Where's our food box? Here it is. Alright, so let's get that stuff tucked away. These are gifts for the kiddos. Alright. It is Tuesday. So I think we should... You know what? Let's walk up to the oh, let's walk up to the blacksmiths because I want to stop in the I want to stop. I can't really tab out of this game to mute, so I can't really. Anyway, husband was trying to get my attention or something. I want to stop in the hot spring so that we can get some energy back here on our way. There's some bamboos. Before we actually go and pick up our axe, so. See, sometimes you can see the mysterious panda bear. I don't see him right now, though. I have seen him before. So I know there's one back there somewhere. That's in, like, the section that we can't get into yet. I'm not sure if that'll open up with a content update or not. Or if that's like just from shrines that we haven't completed yet. I don't know. Okay. Just gonna let that refill our energy for free. I mean, we might as well, right? Oh, sorry, that was my keyboard tray. It's squeaky. Apologies. No, we're not quite there yet. I couldn't see what the number was at. I wish that was a little bit more opaque up there. So it's hard to see it when you're in the hot spring. Alright. Onward to the blacksmiths. And away we go. We're going the long way, apparently. I mean, there is a back way, kind of. Kind of. Alright, let's see. Let's rummage through their trash. Compost. Not, I mean, we can make fertilizer with it, but not the best option. What's wrong?
Nothing. My mother was just telling me she's at the park and that's why she's not back yet.
Okay.
She's warning me ahead of time so we're not like, oh, it's been an hour. Where is she?
Okay. Alright. Can we gift you today? No. It had the gifty thingy. Yes. Okay, cool. You're happy with that. Now. I don't know where the kids are. They're probably in school at this point. Oh no, it's summer, so they should be around somewhere. Where? I don't know. Cosmo. Oh, there was a Lax bar back there too. No. Come back here. Oh, you're long gone. Alright. So, oh, clover. I don't think that gave us anything. Jip. Well then. Oh, you know what? We need to go see Dinda. Dinda? Maybe it's Dinda. So, we can't make hay on our own. We can buy wood. So we need a barn. A barn is 3,000 squiggles. We need 200 wood, 100 stone, 5 bronze bars, and 10 fiber. Oof. Alright. We need a silo to store hay. Oh, we don't have the silver mine open yet. Oh. Okay. Well. We've got some work cut up for us here. I do believe. I had some coconuts. Hey Ben, would you like a flower for your ducky? Cool. You enjoy that flower, Ben. Alright. Excuse me, so we've got a lot of work to do here. Let's see, can we get rid of this stump now? We can, maybe. Yes. Alright. So we got that out of there. I keep forgetting to check this damn tapper because it's all the way down here. I need to plant trees in a different spot so that we can access those. But let's start down here. I really do need to get things cleaned up a bit. At least we have our bronze tools. Why does it sound like it's raining? Oh, waterfall. Okay. That's fine. It's like, am I hearing things? No. We're good. Alright, now, I know this isn't exactly where the barn was being planned on being put, but I think it's gonna be a while before we can get the barn, because we haven't been flying through the mine yet. We haven't had that many rainy days to spend in there, honestly. 2 oak seeds. We may have to make a second trip to the hot spring there. Oh, I was gonna go buy more bait. It would help if I would hit the damn spot, because whether you hit something or not, your energy seems to get used. So you gotta make those Those hits count there. And it's not like Stardew Valley, so even using your scythe does cost energy. Come on. There we go. I was hoping we were gonna, like, find a coffer or something that we could potentially use here. Oh, there's a coffer. Hopefully it'll have something for the museum. That would be super helpful. Alright, let's take down this tree. Alright. So we're going to need... Let's see. Okay, cool. So we got some more of those. We have a coffer to turn in. Alright, we've got some seeds to put in our box. Alright, so we've got 84 wood so far. Just from clearing this little bit. I think we are gonna eat some seeds though, although it might be in our better interest to go back up to the hot spring. Where, oh where can I put you? Because I just don't know where I want to put you. I mean, I kind of want you somewhere where you're out of the way, but at the same time, are you going to be in the way here? Because then I'm not going to be able to see much going on behind you. But we'll roll with that for right now, I suppose. Alright. Let's see here. This box has our mixed seeds. And we didn't find any hay. So let's come back over to this box. Got some coal and some wood and some sappies and fiberies and stonies. I think we should we're probably gonna have to start to make the bigger chests here. Sorry, my brain kind of didn't want to do two things at once there. Alright. Let's pop back up to Pablo's and Raphael's, the Sanchez's. Can't remember their last name for a second. It's like, I know this. I would like to process a coffer, please. Cool. Have we donated that before? I don't know. No, we haven't. Cool. Alright. So let's swing by the museum. You sure it was the same people?
Yes, it's the exact same fucking number every time.
I think we've already done the lady beetle. I thought I grabbed this. Did I not? No, I got distracted by the dragonfly. Which I don't think we've captured yet. Alright, so let's drop off our thingadoo. Alright. Here's a box that we haven't rummaged through. Where's the other? Oh, there's the other kid. You like rocks, right? Cool. You. Would you like a crystal? Cool. 2 more things out of the inventory. The kids like jumping rope, it seems. Maple seed. Alright, we can plant that. Excuse me. Allergies have been terrible lately. Oh, lots of trash in the trash bins today. I mean, obviously, but you know, you never know if you're gonna get something good. Sometimes something good will pop up out of there. Oh, those two. Those two are up here today. Fascinating. They're usually in the back. Alright, we've caught that one before, it would seem. Oh, wait, there's another hibiscus. Oh, there's another one. There's 2. I guess we haven't done this loop in a couple of days. Seeds. Have I caught this thing before? A violin beetle? No. Well. Schwanky. We'll have to drop that off on our way too. Alright. Any scavengeables up here? I'm not seeing any. Well, nothing more than we've already grabbed so far. Alright, let's see. Oh, we almost had a second one. Oh, shallot. Alright, got some more compost is. Okay, let's see. Let's head back to the museum. Real quick. Uh-oh, the streetlights came on. We're gonna get in trouble. We're not home yet. No, not really. I'm just playing. Alright. Let's drop off our bug. Okay, it looks like we need maybe 1 or 2 more donations before we get another gift. Child, shouldn't you be going home? It's like dark. You're still standing there jumping rope. You must really like your rope jumping. What's up?
Nothing.
Looking in on the shine, it's not dark out yet.
The streetlights came on.
Well, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it does.
Unless you're an over-controlling mother.
You know, streetlights on. Your ass has to be in the house.
Fuck no, it's still light out.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
You can clearly see when you're not in the streetlights, therefore it is light out. There's still shadows from the sun.
That's from the moon, sir.
Lies. Okay, it's finally starting to get sort of dark.
From the moon.
Finally. You missed.
I had that. It was green. It was lit up.
You missed.
That was a jip. And this one's just sitting here reading in the dark.
Oh, you're not gonna sit there and say it's by moonlight now?
No. Not enough moonlight to read. Only barely enough to see. At least this one's standing under a street light. I have to be careful how much netting we're attempting to do here now, because we're getting a bit low on the energies. Ooh, a hickory horned devil. It looks like the devil, but it's completely harmless. Well, if you say so. Alright, let's fast travel. What's gonna be the closest to the museum? Probably town. Probably. I was really hoping to get... Oh, excuse me. I was really hoping to get a, like a firefly or something. Did we get a firefly already, though? Because now I'm not sure. I think we already got... Oh, no. Maybe we didn't get a cricket. Unless that one's just a bigger cricket. Oh, we should probably eat something so we don't pass out here. Alright, that should get us to get home at least. No fireflies, huh? No fireflies tonight. Well then. Alright, I guess. Oh. No! Our inventory can't be full. Get rid of that. We need that. Alright, to the museum. Nope, that's the Sanchez's. We don't live there. And that's not where we were going anyway. Oh, no, don't run into the tree. Try and go around it, and then realize going around the other way would be probably better. Alright, I think we have to be home by like 22. Alright. Drop that bug off. Oh, I did drop a firefly off before. Oh. Okay, those must have been new sizes then. Oh, still, we dropped off 2 more things. Alright, to the home. She's still out here jumping rope. That's gotta be a bug, because her ass needs to go home. I feel like with every, like, bug fix they've done recently, something else has popped up. Alright, we can sell you, and you, and you, and you. We'll sell you guys, because you guys have stars on you. Put that in there. Where's my flower box. Alright, and then we're gonna plant let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we can plant you here. Maybe. We'll see if they grow. Hopefully they do. Alright, yes, let's go to sleep now. Alright, so we've earned relationship points with Archie and Ben. Okay, so we didn't make that much today. And if you click on the tab, it'll give you a breakdown of how much everything was worth. And our watercress was our big ticket money there in the foraging. And catching our firefly was worth the most. Alright, don't forget to go through that menu and like hit next day or else it won't save. It is sort of like Stardew Valley in that respect. Alrighty, new day, new round of watering we need to do. Because it's not raining today. So we need to get out here and hop to on our own. Oh, double crop. Very nice. Oh good, another double crop. Excellent. So some of these are ready before the others because we had that, we put points in that, what is it, faster crop growth thing. But it's only a chance and it seems to be a chance per plant. So, missed one. Somehow we got a couple of oddball tomato seed placements there. I didn't remember putting them there, but okay. Okay, I guess. Oh, hey, we missed one. Let me just get this row. I think that's an okra. Yeah. I thought we had more okra than that, but I guess not. I suppose. That one watered. Couldn't really tell. Alright. So here's the rest of our tomatoes. Alright, let's refill that. I haven't gotten the increased watering can yet because I do want to get the sprinklers. So I kind of feel like it might not be worth the cost on the material. I know some people probably wouldn't agree with me, but it's just kind of my feelings on it. Alright, we'll get rid of you. Dump all of our starred stuff. Karacha. The fuck is Karacha? Okay. We'll sell one of those just to see how it sells. Let's stick the rest of all that in there. Let's see, we should probably get back to... Oh, okay, we were doing pretty decent. We're probably still gonna have to go to the hot spring in a little bit to get some energy back, but maybe we should just finish out using this energy first. Kind of situation. Like, part of me thinks maybe we should be planting the tapper trees down here. And maybe we should. Like, maybe that would be better, because I feel like maybe they'd be out of the way more. So let's space 2, 3. Oh, maybe that would make more sense to have them down here. Because if we get any fruit trees, which I don't think are in the game yet, but they might be. I don't know, I haven't come across any yet. Although, to be honest, I haven't had much time to play my off-stream game. No! No, my wood. My wood! Damn it. Well, so much for that. Alright, so what is that? That's 3 of those. And then 1, 2, 3 of those. 1. Okay. Oh, we got 1 hardwood. Alright, so I'm gonna come back up here. And I'm gonna take those 2. Alright, so those can go in there. Give me that one. Those can go there. Yeah, wood, sap, stone, or 1 piece of hardwood. Okay. Now, let's come back down this way. Walkway plant walkway. Okay. So we'll leave those like that. Now we need to head up to the hot spring. Oh, we took the long way to get there. Oh well. So that's fine. Apparently kicking garbage cans doesn't cost any energy though. Oddly enough. Sweet food. We'll take that. Well, that's helpful. Alright. In we go. See, there's Panda. It's a panda with a top knot, apparently. Playing a flute. In his broccoli bamboo forest, it would seem. But we can't get to him yet. So I figure we might as well chill out here for a minute. And get some energy back. Might as well. As it seems to take forever. I thought in my other game I was getting +5 energy, but maybe that's if your energy level has increased past a certain point. Excuse me. Do 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 do. Alright, we are at 49 to get to 95 to have a full energy bar here. Alrighty. So now, do we want to... What's our money at anyway? I kind of think maybe we should head into the mine, because we're gonna need that stuff. So, like, we need all sorts of ore and things, and we really need to get that silver side of the mine open, because we have farm buildings to get built. Now, so far in the game, only these two shafts are accessible, so just be aware of that. Alrighty, we got monsters. I feel like the dramatic music is new. I could be full of shit, but I feel like this is new. Ah! I stepped in a puddle. Alright. Now you don't have to click everyone, you can click and hold, but that's up to you. Alright, what's in these? Nothing. Sometimes something interesting will pop out, but most of the time, not really. Alright. Oh, we got a couple down here. Ah! Dick. Sand. Or sandstone, excuse me. Alright, so we have to kind of hit these guys to get a way down to pop up. You can make rope. It does take a fair amount of fiber though. But you can use rope to create a way down, kind of like how Stardew Valley had stairs that you could make. And I know I use Stardew Valley as a reference a lot, but I feel like that's a reference a lot of people might know that I know. Ah, stop it. Stop putting your icky pink stuff on me. Alright. Let's see. Nothing there yet. So it kind of saves in 5-level increments, sort of. Oh, that was a 3-rock dynamo. Nice. So rock dynamo, if you put points in it, has a chance to break rocks near where you broke one. Let's see. I want to be a way down here soon. Or at least one would think there would be. Although some levels on this, I've broken almost every single rock on here before a way down popped up. So we're blasting through quite a bit of our energy here. Trying to find this. Come on. Really? Still no way down. This might be a bust for us today. I mean, we've certainly got plenty of stone. Let's eat some tree seeds. We're gonna need those. Oh. Just like, wow. Now there's got to be a way down here somewhere. There it is. That was tough finding. Sometimes I'll just focus on trying to find the next way down. Oh, we've got spiders hunting us. Do I want to kill the spiders? No, I want to go down because I don't know if we have enough food to get us through to the next save point. Oh, dang. Hi. Oh, spider fur. We need that for fishing bait. Nice. Oh, very nice. Alright, where are we? We are on 34. And it says Earth because we're in the Earth mine shaft. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, so this is 35. I feel, you know, maybe it only saves on every 10. I have to go back and look. This one has an auto way down though. I think every 10 might be elevator shafts, is that what it is? I'll have to go back and look when we get out of here. Let's see, is Rock Dynamo gonna keep popping for us here? I mean, oh, nice. It's very helpful when it hits a whole bunch of them. Oh, double ore. Great. There's compost in that pot there. Alright. Question is, can we find a way out? In the time that we have left. You alright? Oh, another gem. For some reason, most of the gems I find in this shaft are the agate, the fire agate stuff. Uh-oh, we got a spider on the move. Spider on the move. Monster essence. Okay. Oddly enough, the squishy balls aren't coming for me. I'm not complaining. But I do find it interesting. Can we get another way down, please? Oh, a mystery geode. Ooh. What on earth could that contain? Alright, I'm gonna consume that just to help get us through this a little bit faster, because it is just taking up space in the inventory. So it's kind of like, well, we might as well. That, and I don't want to eat all of our candied seeds just yet. So we don't have that many of them. Alright, let's see. Can we find a way down? What level are we on? We're on 38. Looking for a way down. to get down to 2 more levels. There's not always stuff in those crates and barrels when you break them, but sometimes. Sometimes there can be. Or nice. All of the rock dynamos going off. It's really hoping a way down was gonna pop there. Oh, there's one. Alright, so this puts us on 39. And there's our way to 40. So 40 is an elevator level. 40 is also a treasure chest level. Alright, we got some more of that juice stuff. Oh, what is this? I don't know what that is. That's kind of creepy. Okay. Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It didn't stop at 35. It took us straight to 40. Interesting. Oh, these are just the ones that have the list. Okay, so we finished the earth shaft. And the water shaft is now open. But we don't have time to explore the water shaft today. The water shaft is where we're going to find silver. Alright, let's head back to the farm for it is late. Put our goodies away. Well, 22 sandstone's not terrible. That's been donated. That's been donated. We don't know what's in there. Okay, so not the box I wanted. That's the box I wanted. Alright. Now, let's put the butterfly in there. And we're gonna put the gem in there because we can give that as a gift. What did I put in here? Anything? Oh, just that other fishing pole. Okay. Let's get our ass in bed for the evening. Alright, so not a great money day, but that's alright. Okay. Alright, so we don't have any mail, so that's fine. All well and good. We have to hit up the blacksmiths today and get those geodes broken into, because maybe, just maybe, they'll have something of interest for the museum. Because donating to the museum ups our town ranking. And like I said before, we have to get that ranking up to, I think, C before we can get access to those seeds we need for the winter stuff. And then still have to have time to grow them. So that's gonna be tough sledding. I'm not even quite sure what rank we're at the moment. I could check here in just a minute. It's finish watering our tomatoes. It's not water. I couldn't tell. It was a little hard to see with all the leaves if that one had stayed hydrated overnight there. I do wish they would make these squares a little bit darker when they're watered. I would like to see that. They're just a little tough to see when you've got the extra shadowy stuff. But then again, I guess once we get the sprinklers in, it won't matter because the sprinklers are gonna water these guys every day anyway. Like, the corn's not too bad to see. Like, you can tell the difference between those two. It's subtle, but you can tell. And not much of this stayed hydrated overnight. Alright. This stuff. Alright. Now. Let's drop off the starred things, because we don't have a kitchen yet. So we can't really cook. How many things can we... I don't know if we can shove something new in here yet. No, because that's still processing that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I forgot to see how much that was worth. A spicy condiment. Oh, it's not telling me. I know we sold one. Right, those we have to take to the blacksmith. I think we may have gifted Pablo. Already. Twice this week. Yes, double kelp. All of the double kelp, because we're gonna need it. Yeah, so we're still working on those two. That we kind of have to wait. Oh no, I've been to the museum. Oh, that's right. We already did that, and he's like, I'll let you know when we're gonna do the thing. Okay. So, it's still a little early for the blacksmith to open. So I guess we'll have to just kind of dick around for a few minutes. Did I bring that with me? Would you like some hot sauce? I don't know if you do. Okay, I can't gift it. Wow. Okay. Apparently I can eat it for 55 energy though. Okay. That's silly. So, like I said, the artisan goods that you can make are kinda strange. 'Cause you can't gift all of them. Can only gift some of them. But you can't gift that, so I don't know what the point is in allowing you to make it unless it's a add-on for a cooking recipe, which is entirely possible. Alright, let's process some stuff. Let's see what's in this mystery guy. Ooh, an emerald. I don't think we've donated one of those yet. I think we donated one of those. We have a ton of those. Another one of those. Bronze ore. Ooh. Cool. Alright, that was profitable. Not really profitable, but helpful. Yeah, so we're just Starlit Town rank 3 out of 100 to next rank. Ugh. Okay. Let's go drop this stuff off. We probably need to do some more fishing. But that's going to involve us, no, I don't want to give anything to you just yet. It's probably going to involve us, needing to get into the other mine shaft and then all sorts of things. So there's an emerald, a red barrel. Oh, we have a reward. Dragon fruit seedling. What? What is this dragon fruit seedling? Plant in summer or fall, grows in 10 days, requires 2 by 2 tiles. What? Really? Oh, that's fascinating. I don't think that's something that we've been... I'm just seeing if there was a seed maker. I feel like there is a seed maker, but it requires stuff that we can't get yet. Huh, I think we need to go talk to Sam. I think the store's open today. Excuse me, I am fascinated. Sam. Sam. Do you sell this, Sam? There are the fruit trees in here now. Spring and summer. Grows in 10 days. Does this mean it doesn't come back? Maybe. What's rambutan? Spring or summer? That's expensive. I don't remember the iris seeds. Or the black... Did we have seeds open up? Because there's stuff in here that I didn't remember seeing. Some seeds had to have opened. There's the dragon fruit. Oh my goodness. Some stuff had to have... Either this came in with the last patch, like the quality of life update, or something unlocked when we upped the town ranking. Is everything okay? Sweetie?
Hmm?
Everything okay?
Yeah.
Did you need to go somewhere?
No.
Oh, you were saying something about something being ready.
Oh, your dad's medicine.
Okay.
I was trying to call your mom to tell her that it's ready. Call my mom, excuse me.
I thought she came back.
Yeah, she's gone out again with your mom. Your mom needs stuff.
Oh.
It's okay.
I didn't know they left again. Okay, so... Huh.
Hello.
Well, that's like summer and fall, so we can get away with
Alright, I can take a message for you.
planting those two. So
My
where
name
do
is
we
Russell. Don't worry, I am her son.
want to put that? Like, where do we want to put that? It says it needs 2 by 2. I'm going
I'm not like her executor or anything
to
like
chop that off of there.
that. Okay, look, I'm gonna be honest.
And we're
If
gonna
this is something that
remove
says
this,
then,
so
if you
that way we can put in
back when she
the the dragon fruit thingies, because those, okay, those are starting to grow, so it needs a 2 by 2.
I can
So
tell you right now, she's not gonna say
one,
yes.
we've got a pathway here, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can put, oh wow, that's,
That is
oh,
oftentimes
we
how
have to
it
water
works. First,
each
they
tile.
just
Oh,
for a moment, and they keep going from there. The answer is
it's
going to be no.
okay then, so let's
The answer
put
is
this
going to be no. Remove us
in
from the
here.
list, please.
So we will put this all around there. Wow, those guys are big. No wonder it needs 2 by 2 tiles. Well, alright then.
Okay, which
So
healthcare provider
let's
do you represent?
see here. What do we have here? We
Okay,
were
then
going
you are
to
not her healthcare provider. The answer is
put
no.
that up into there. What the hell? What was that about?
It was another healthcare provider bullshit call.
Like, I can hear you arguing with them. Alright, so we can sell that. We'll sell that one because that one's got a star on it. Alright, sap, bronze. Yeah, we're gonna need to make the bigger box here. I'm seeing that now. Most definitely. So yeah, we totally missed something, not checking in with Sam's as often as we should have been, I guess. Alright, let's go down to, you know what, let's fast travel. Let's fast travel. Because I want to get to the beach shack. Might as well grab those while we can access them. It's free money, right? So you might as well. Quality bug net. Holy hell, that's $12,000 for 12,000 squiggles. Really didn't want to spend the money on bait, but sure, why not? Alrighty. I probably didn't need this improved fishing pole to use that, but you know. We have it now. I think I missed some coconuts back there. In fact, I'm fairly certain I did, but oh well. Alright, let's go up to the shrine. And we'll do some fishing up here. And we'll see what we can get to have happen. Oh, they're feisty. Oh my. Remember, we don't want the squiggles to get too long, because then our line will snap. A red snapper. I think we've already donated the red snapper. But that's okay. Seems like sometimes the little fishy icon gets stuck when you first grab the fishy. Another red snapper. I wonder if that's all we're gonna get at the 4 line. Possible. This one does seem pretty angry, but it seems like the same level of angry as the last couple of snappers there. Yeah, alright. Let's try 3. See what we get. Alright, this one seems a little different. Quite a bit different, actually. A chub. Alright, let's go to... not quite 2. I was aiming for 2, but... could have just been a coincidence, because this feels like that red snapper again. Possible. No! A bluegill. Alright, so this was like 1. Let's see if we actually get a fish on 1. That's gonna be trash. Cow!
Cow. Enough.
Can we not? Cow's being a dick as usual. Alright, this feels like another... oh, you're going crazy, friend. This feels like another red snapper. Come on, buddy. Come on. So we know how to make sashimi, but I don't think we can cook yet. Yeah, red snapper. 'Cause, we don't have a kitchen yet. Pretty sure that we've, donated all of these guys. Yep. They've all been donated. But we are going to make a new chest here. No. I want... Okay, so you can quick transfer into the chest, but you can't quick transfer out of the chest. Okay. Well, that's gonna be a slight problem. Did you get a hold of your mom? Sweetie? Did you get a hold of your mom?
No, but I'm pretty sure that means they're still there.
They just pulled in, I think. I thought I heard a car pull in the driveway.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Alright, where am I gonna put you? Where you're not in the way. Alright, so I don't want everything going in here. I do want the stuff that needs to be in here. Didn't that like buzz twice? Unless it's like, hey, you didn't attend to me yet. Hey, your stuff's done. Alright. What the heck am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do? Can I put it in the recycling machine? That would be amazing. No. Ah! Okay. Can I sell it? Alright, we can try to sell it. See how that goes. Alright, now. So I've got these two guys down here chilling. We haven't done a scavenging run recently down here. So let's see if we have anything worth grabbing. I swear I'm hearing the washing machine beep, and it's becoming deeply distracting and deeply concerning because it doesn't normally keep beeping. Or maybe it's a noise in the game. Maybe it's like a bird chirping. I just heard it again. What do you have in your trash? An oak seed. Okay. I mean, it's not the worst thing. We could still use that to make some food with. So that's not terrible. We do need to go back diving. But we don't have that large milk yet. I'm kind of debating trying to catch that merchant's ship tonight to see if maybe she has a large milk. Wasn't it like a starred large milk too? Is that washing machine beeping?
It buzzed when it finished.
Yeah, I thought it beeped again.
I thought as well.
Alright, it might be something in this game then. was making a similar noise. He was just out near the washer, so I was like, oh, please don't let that go now. Oh, another flower. Oh, hello, friend. Trash. Hi, don't mind me. I'm just like digging up your front yard and digging through your trash. That's okay. Just ignore me. Everything's cool. Oh, I was rummaging through somebody's trash right in front of them, and I'm like, it's alright.
Yeah, they don't seem to care in this game.
No. Just kind of strange compared to Stardew Valley, where if you rummaged through the trash in front of them, they were like, oh, how dare they? Oh, there's all kinds of clovers down here, but all we're getting is seeds. Alright. Well, let's see. Well, that's done. How's the honey doing? Honey is not done yet. Okay. Put you there. You there. Put these guys in there. It's like the third time that dryer's buzzed. I really wish somebody would get the stuff out of it.
Okay, so it did beep. I think it periodically fluffs the clothes automatically until it's opened.
No, that's the dryer. I thought I heard the washer
okay.
beep a second time. That's like the third time the dryer's buzzed.
Yeah.
Trying to say, hey, dumb people, I'm trying to tell you I'm finished. Alright. Close that. Guess we'll hold that for now. I don't know what to do with it, to be perfectly honest. We're gonna need 10, 15, 20, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need like 5 of this for the barn eventually. So might as, oh wait, no. We were gonna try to catch that lady. But, oh, excuse me, in order to catch the lady, we have to be down there when she's there. Alright, so we got 2 more of that. I don't see the mayo machine. Oh, we need to make a keg. Oh, we don't have the silver. Okay, that's what's stopping us on that. Alright. I think I watered those. I hope I did. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Alright, so let's see. Lady shows up at man-faced stink bug. Okay. I could try to give that to you, Evelyn, but I don't know if you're going to appreciate that, even though you're the one that tried to get me into the bug catching to begin with. Oddly enough, I don't know where your trash can is, sir. I can't really sit on the benches, so I just kind of have to stand down here and, like, wait, pretty much. Looks a little rusty. Perhaps it's the ocean air. Okay. So we can't use those either. I don't think she shows up till 2000. 2000. No, 2000. So what's that, 8 p.m.? So we're just kind of stuck standing here, looking dumb, until she decides to show up. If this is a night she shows up, I can't remember. I thought it was the night she shows up. I feel like it's a night she shows up. But it may not be. Oh, we can drop that off at the museum on the way home. Don't mind me being creepy, running all over the docks. Oh, what does that say? Caution. Hati hati. But it's on the plants, so what, is it like telling you not to touch the plants? Is this part of his plants here? Does that mean this is his trash can? There's some kind of like recycling bin thing here, but you can't use it. It's just there. I guess Evelyn went home, because I don't see her up there. Hope that child made it home, because she was still out there, like, well past the time she normally heads home. Oh, good. There she is. Apparently she doesn't have to be here for you to buy. What's this for? The symbols match Coral Island's ruins. Oh, that's a lot of money. Pterodactyl. Leg. That's a lot of money. Bronze kelp. So you don't have any milk. We could... Fossil node. To process it, bring it to the laboratory. Do we want to buy one of these? I mean... It's towards the end of the month. Oh my goodness, that's an excited dog all of a sudden. Holy hell. What's up, pupper? He just came flying in here. Don't know if the dive center would have actually been faster, but I was pretty sure the lab was closed by now. Might hear some whiny barkies in the background. The dogs are getting all worked up. Hey, Momo's a good boy. See? Mommy, look. I told you, it's me. Every time Mommy looks at Momo on the bed, Momo's like, oh, I'm in trouble, I have to get off the bed. Which is entirely not the case. He only wasn't allowed to jump on the bed while his back was still really bad. And we didn't want him to try the jump, so he wasn't going to hurt himself. But Russell was also part of that don't get on the bed. I think he thinks I pushed him off the bed, and that's how he got himself hurt.
I think it's just because every time he jumps on the bed when you're looking at him, you panic and start going, "Oh, be careful, be careful, be careful." You panic, and he picks up on that.
But now he's like, nope, I refuse to be up there now. Alright, so we dropped off those two things. We probably shouldn't have spent the money on that, but... we need to work hard to recoup that. so we don't have any mail. Alright, let's water these guys over here, because quite honestly, I'm not sure if I watered them yesterday. I may have, but I don't remember. So get these guys. And these scarecrows don't seem to tell you how many birds they've potentially scared away. Just when you click on them to interact, it just shows you if, excuse me, if what you've planted is in their radius, or it shows you where their guard radius is, which is actually very helpful. I find that to be a little bit more helpful than these scarecrows in Stardew Valley. Because I hate having to look up on a wiki how far out the scarecrows actually guard. I find that kind of obnoxious, not knowing. Alright. So we'll get this done. And then we'll figure out what we're gonna do today. Like, we kinda need to go diving. But we don't have that milk, so that could be a slight problem. Like, I don't know how many sites not being able to get past that turtle is going to affect for the quest. There's a chance where it might not. I don't know if I'll remember how to get back to that turtle if we move our anchor, though. That's the only thing. I mean, I'm sure we'd figure it out eventually. Oh. So it shouldn't be too terribly bad. Where did I actually get all of the corn? I think I did. Alright, so we'll get these guys here, and then we can't forget our dragon fruit. So at least this is good through fall. So that's helpful. I mean, the sprinklers won't really help with that. Or at least not these sprinklers that we have, because 1, 2, 3, 4. Although I don't have a scarecrow down there on them. Thinking maybe we should. Okay. We only had one blueberry. Alright. So... oh, we had more than one blueberry. Okay. Let's toss in the non-starry stuff. And we'll sell these guys, because they're going to be worth a little bit more. Cosmo honey. We haven't sold that one yet. Alright. What do we have for For snackies. Okay, we can't make any of that. We can't make any of that. Alright. Okay, let's... I suppose we should... go and... hit the hot spring. So I was trying to remember how to get there. Double catch. Too bad that's one we've already turned in. What about you? Striped garden caterpillar. I don't remember turning that in, but it didn't give us the journal entries, so I guess we have. Alright. Let's plop our ass over here for a few minutes. Somewhere where I can see what we're doing. It's very hard to read that text when you're in the hot spring in the top corner. Alright, so it shouldn't take too long. And then we can save some of our food for later. But we'll see here. Did someone knock? I'm not sure if the dogs were messing with something. Oh, there's the panda. And his magical pink floaty cloud. Okay. It's not a game you can play one-handed though, or at least not that I can. Alright, good enough. Let's pop out of here. And we don't... It looks like there'll be a fast travel point here eventually. Make the hot spring better. How do you make the hot spring better? I don't know. They haven't told us how to make the hot spring better yet. Maybe that's content that's coming still. Oh, hit that up. Oh, food. We'll take that. You bet. So we're gonna need that. Alright, let's head on down to here. This is taking us the long way around. Apparently, I'm stuck. There we go. There is a button you can hit that says I'm stuck, but I think it like knocks you out and drops you back at your house, and then you have to pay a hospital bill. Because the one day I just was hopelessly stuck. There was just no fixing it. I was like, what is this shit? Alright. So... Alright, so they want a bronze large milk, which we definitely don't have. Give me that. What is this? A flower hat jellyfish. Okay. Well, we can donate that. I think we need to go south. Like down. I think. I think a way down had opened up. Potentially. Maybe. Or maybe I'm just all sorts of crazy. A blood clam. I don't remember seeing that before. I feel like that's new. Sea shroom. What's this? See, like there's oily splotches here. So is there a shrine? Okay, we need to clear this shrine. Oh, there's 2 shrines here. Okay. Let's start with unblocking the front here. Because that's gonna need to get done. So yeah, if you're ever really hard up for trash, it seems like the trash regenerates down here over time. We're getting scrap. We're getting seaweed for snackies. Oh, a fossil. That's good. We need to take that to the museum. I'm glad I didn't spend that money on the one from the lady. I already gave her enough money. I don't know where this is gonna go. So, let's see. What we need to... Okay, so you're blocked here. Oh no, you're stopping there. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Oh, a coffer. Okay. You healed an interesting area. So where's the other one gonna be? Oh, nice. Another fossil node that will help the museum. No, how is my inventory full already? Damn it. Alright, well, let's eat... Let's eat the shallot. Because we can eat that. And it's only 1 hibiscus. We can eat the hibiscus too. And we'll eat the sea mushroom. Let's go with that. Wood, really? It's gonna be soggy wood. Is soggy wood really gonna be helpful? Yes, another fossil node. Oh damn, we got another turtle down here. What the hell do you want? You want a bronze corn. Okay, we'll have to remember to keep our eyes open for if we get a bronze corn. To bring that to Mr. Turtle here. With the weird little shell fez hat thingy. Where is this beacon? Like, You've got to be here somewhere. There's one. Alright, so you're the middle shrine. Where are you gonna go? Alright, so you're blocked here. I know it's blocked, I'm working on it. And of course, our inventory is full. I'm gonna drop the wood, because we have more wood back on the farm. And right now, the kelp is more useful. So if this is coming all the way down to here, where on earth is our other shrine thing? I have no idea. This is crazy. There should be another one here. Alright, I'm gonna do the Jamu. Alright, getting all kinds of scrap. Double kelp. Double kelp will come in handy. Especially when we start finding the silver kelp. Which might be... Oh, yes, another fossil node. Which might be blocked by our turtles. But really though, where is the... We're still missing a shrine beacon. Would it really be this far away? Coffer? Because the shrine's like so far away compared to where we're at this point. This seems silly that would be all the way down here. Where on earth are you? Like, you've gotta be... You've gotta be here somewhere. This is crazy. I'm not sure if we've captured the hermit crab before. I feel like we have. But I feel like I could also be mistaken about that. Come on, beacon. Where are you? We're at 17 of 20 sites healed. I feel like we should have hit this beacon by now. Good Lord. Where is it? This is just getting silly. We're gonna have this whole section cleared out before we find it. Like, you would think it would have been a little bit closer. I know my inventory is full. I'm not going bankrupt getting the next bag. This is dumb. Where is it? We're running out of possible spots it could be in. It's gonna be here? Another coffer? Okay. Unless it's like right here, which I guess is possible? That seems kind of weird. I don't think we have a choice though. We might have to go back and try to wait till we get a bronze corn. So bizarre. Where's our... Where's our rope? Where's our rope? I don't know. I think we have to move the rope. As much as I didn't want to. It's getting late. Yeah, alright. So we'll move the rope to here. I'm pretty sure the lab is probably closed for the day. Dude, you're still missing your fishing pole. I don't know what you did with it. But it kind of looks like you're mocking everybody else that's actually fishing. Okay. Oh, they close early. 3. Okay. Well. Do we have... I feel like we had something that we could drop off. But maybe I'm crazy. It's entirely possible. I'm thinking of the fossils that we still have to process. Oh no, the jellyfish. Okay. Okay. So the fossils we'll have to process tomorrow. For now, we need to get our butts back to the house and rummage through our bags and see what we've got here. Alright, so got some more kelpies. Trash. Scrap glass. Fiber. We were putting the salt in here, but I kind of feel like the salt should go wherever we're putting the seaweed, honestly. Excuse me. Flour. Nope, that's got a star on it. We can sell that one. Alright, where are we going to put these two? I kind of want to just put you two over here. Mostly because I don't know what the heck to do with you at the moment. No, no, no. No, no, we're right. Oh, we do have a bronze corn. Give me that. I couldn't remember if we had put one in there. Apparently we did. Alright, that's a cooking. Okay. So, let's go to sleep for tonight. Alright, so not a real profitable day. That's not gonna help us very much. It's not gonna make up for our purchase. Oh, hello. Why are you at my house? Hang on, my eyes are all itchy here. So it looks like Scott is saying, hey Nisey, today's day, opening ceremony day. Really? You're gonna bother me about this now when I have things to do? I just wanted to pick you up so we can go to the museum together. You ready? I have crops to water. Oh no, I forgot something at home. You know what? Why don't you go on ahead and I'll see you at the museum. What did you forget that's so important? Millie's just so over his lateness, and everybody's just kind of standing around, just be like, "Ah, bada, bada, bada." Have you seen Scott? He's late. He's supposed to start ceremony. I mean, that's a lie. We did see him earlier this morning. Does he have moccasins on? I feel like he does. It's the grand opening of the Founders Hall. I'd like to know how all the times we came in here and didn't see any construction happening. That's what I'd like to know. I want to thank you all for coming to this grand opening. This museum is truly a collaboration between everyone here, even those that are not present. We all would like to extend our gratitude to the backers who are here today, who believed in us enough to contribute to the building of our museum. This room, this Founders Hall, is the least we can do. Now, enough blathering for me. Time for us to finally officially open our Founders Hall. Mayor Connor, if you would do the honors. Thank you, Scott. I was skeptical that there'd be this many people from all around the world who'd want to give us their money. I'm glad I was proven wrong. I'm sure you're all impatient to see the inside of this Founders Hall, so with this, I declare the Founders Hall officially open. Okay. So I think the Founders Hall in the museum is actually a tie-in to those that backed on Kickstarter. I think there's eventually going to be something put in where people will be able to see their names on a list or something. I think. For like the higher tier people. I could be wrong, but I think that's what that's about. I don't think we can access it yet, though. You need to be on time, damn it. Is what she's trying to get the point across. You did well, but you still have to show up on time. Gee, some of those rocks look familiar. It's really cool when you think about it. I had this dream, I want to make it true. I threw it out into the world, asked for help. I thought maybe a handful of people would see the magic behind my dream and help me. I never thought this many people wanted to help make my dream come true. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Oh, I almost forgot. This is what I ran to get earlier. This is for you, just a little thank you. You didn't need to be late to give me that. You could have dropped it off my house, like, tomorrow. Like, I didn't have to have it right this second. Soft bristle brush, similar to the one I've been using to clean the fossils and torn pages around the island. I think they're useful for you from what I've seen. This brush has a lot of mileage. Oh, this brush will get a lot of mileage in your hands. Let me know if you find something exciting. Can't wait to see what you'll bring to the museum. I feel like I'm the only one bringing stuff to the museum. Well, we've been recovering fossils, but okay. It's a good thing you didn't waste any of my farming time, buddy. So we've got a lot of crops that need our attention. Oh, what was that? I heard flamingos. Flamingos! I heard the flamingos, but I didn't see them show up on screen. Oh, looks we had a new follow. Thank you for the follow. Hang on one second. I need to see... Maybe it did pop up and I just didn't see it. Though we've had some trouble with that cooperating lately. Okay. Let's see if that fixes it. Hey husband, what you doing? Husband. What you doing?
I'm currently playing a game. What's up?
Oh, can you follow and unfollow for me for a second?
Yeah.
The thing's acting dumb again.
Those 3 elements?
Yeah. I heard the noise, but I didn't see it. I don't know if I just missed the visual. Which is possible, but Twitch has been acting a little strange today. So...
I've unfollowed and followed again. Which one didn't show?
The follow. The sound alert happened, but the visual didn't show. Oh, there it is. Wow, that was really delayed. Okay. But not all of it... Was there supposed to be grass or just the hump of grass?
I didn't see anything happen.
It was...
Hear anything happen that time.
It was really delayed. I heard the visual long before the... I heard the audio long before the visual showed up. That was bizarre. So something's...
I'll have to log in on it later and fix it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a Stream Elements issue or if it's a Twitch issue. Because I don't know who's at fault. I don't know if it's Twitch or if it's Stream Elements. Because, thank you for the new follow, by the way. I know, Twitch seemed a little broken earlier when I was trying to, set the stream up. And, I saw something on Twitter from customer service about there were some issues that they were trying to fix. So that was really bizarre. We'll see if we can get that sorted. But, you know, sometimes those internet gremlins are out of our hands. But we'll try to get that fixed. Because I know, I was logged into Stream Elements. I had to re-log into Stream Elements yesterday. And it usually leaves me logged in for a couple of days before it auto-logs me back out. And today it auto-logged me back out, like, super quick. So, don't know what's up with that. I really want to get back to working on my part of the challenge zoo between myself and the husband. I don't know if he has plans with our friend tonight. If he doesn't, and I feel up to it, we might do another late night stream. Maybe? It really depends on how I'm feeling, though. And what him and our friend end up doing. I think this is the one day this week our friend is actually working. Because they've got his schedule all sorts of fussed at his job. They keep jerking him around a bit. Oh, blueberry jam. Alright, so... Guess we'll put you in there. No. There we go. Alright, makes it a lot easier now that we can mess with that hotbar. Okay. So, blueberry... Well, you know what? Let's bring the blueberry jam with us. Let's just... see if we can gift that. Alright, let's go back to town. Hopefully the lab is open today. It's closed on Saturday. Of course it's closed on Saturday. Why would it be open on Saturday? You know what? The blacksmith is open. For a little bit. I didn't realize it was Saturday. Dang it. Alright. Let's process our coffers. Nothing good? Oh, silver kelp. We do need that. Could have been better, though. Okay, we have blueberry jam. We need to find someone that needs a gift. That looks lonely. Who would like some jam? Who do we not normally gift? Compost. Not entirely helpful at this very moment. Oh, hey, people. I can give that to you. Okay. So we can give jam. Alright. Woo! We found a book. We've taken to the library. That was most unexpected. I wasn't even trying to find a book. Sometimes we can find some stuff here. We're not at full energy though, so I don't know how far we're gonna get with that today. More compost. Alright, you know what? We haven't checked for shells in a good while. Down here. There's one. Oh, there's two. Oh, what you doing? Oh, you're gonna get some sun, huh? Okay. Well, you have fun with that. We can push this, but we can't sit in it, which I find hysterical. Like, why can't I sit in it? If I could sit in it, I would try to buy one for my farm. Because I think that might be something we can attempt to buy. Are you stuck? You're just standing there. Are you okay, friend? You got stuck in. I never talked to you. Okay. Well, just 'cause you don't like it doesn't mean nobody else can eat it. Interesting. I suppose. Give me that. Alright. It's yoga day, apparently. Oh, I'm so mad that we can't take our fossils. I want to see what they're gonna be. Oh, nobody's minding the blacksmith shop now. I thought they were there till 2 on Saturday. I guess I was mistaken. Although you might be able to still process some stuff if they're not there. Maybe. Don't need the fly. Oh, do I need you? Damn it. I can't remember if I've grabbed one of them yet. No, 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 no. Ah. You've definitely gotten away. I feel like maybe we should go and re-energize and then just go on a mass digging spree. Oh wait, we needed to go to the... We need to go to the town hall. Pretty sure I've already turned those in. I could have tried to catch that, but what are you doing? I feel like you're trimming the grass with hair cutting scissors. I could be wrong about that. I hope I am. But that really looked like what you were doing. Okay. Taco is busy and can't talk right now. Taco looks like they're licking the ground or taking a nap. Not entirely sure which is the case there. I don't know if we should be concerned about Taco. I thought that was Taco that just walked by us, though. Did it... Okay, maybe it was Peanut. No, Bonbon. I swear I saw Taco walk in front of us. I'm really confused. Okay. I must have imagined it. Sure. So apparently if you need sand for glass, you can come down to the beach. And sometimes you can hoe up some sandy goodness. Bronze kelp. Let's see here. No more books? Oh. Ornate coffer. So we have 2 coffers to turn in. Bunch of trash. No one likes throwing their trash away. So my question is it trash from the townspeople? Or is it trash from the tourists? You don't lay visual eyes on tourists so far, it seems. Buddy, you're kind of in my way. So, is it a, oh, the tourists did that? Or is it a, it washed up on the beach type of situation? I mean, if I'm digging it out of the sand, it's probably been there for a little bit. Yeah? Maybe? Possibly? Wow. Slim pickings today. We're not finding anything. I mean, well, we're getting some kelp, which, cool, but I really need the silver. Oh! It's fossil. What can we get rid of here? Let me get rid of. Wait, those are different fossil nodes. They are. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Huh. Alright then. I guess because one was underwater? Maybe? I don't know, it doesn't seem to matter because I can't do anything with them regardless. Until we can process them. Trash. More bronze kelp. Can I get you, or is my inventory still full? Okay. We need to go to town hall. And we need to turn in our... What do you mean I don't have any books to donate? I thought I found something. Did it auto-donate it? It must have. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so we're a little past D. But only a little bit. So we're at 22. Oh, wow. I hope these fossils we found are worth something. Although we still have 2 days before we can do anything with them. Alright, I guess that was pointless. Forgot our inventory is still full. I guess we'll go back. And let's see what we can turn in here. Well, the shell we can get rid of. Alright, that we can keep. Mix seeds. Alright. And this guy. Trash. Okay. Because the other stuff has to go to the lab and the blacksmiths. Let's just do a quick scavenging run up this way. See if there's anything up here that we can grab real quick. Although Ben's probably grabbed everything. Soji style flooring. What does that look like? I don't know. A no, oh. K unit is what we're gonna call that. I know that's not. There's no way I can pronounce that. That's not gonna be terrible. So we're gonna call it a K unit scarecrow ghost. Because when I was starting to sound that out, algorithms might get mad about me saying that, so. Right. I don't know how that's supposed to be pronounced, so we're just gonna. Oh. We're actually running into something we can pick up. Okay. It's probably supposed to be like Kunit, maybe? But we're just gonna call it a K unit. The K scarecrow. Take that. Oh, you had food in there. Thank you. Thank you for feeding your local trash panda. Very kind of you. Alright. You're still cooking. Honey takes a long time to produce. You're still cooking. You're done though. Alright, so we'll tuck you into there. And we can sell you, and you. Alright, we still have a little bit of energy here. Let's see. It's probably just going to be shrimp from the farm, but we'll see. See what we can find here. Putting up an awful lot of fight for a shrimp, though. I don't think it's a red snapper. No, it's another bluegill. Okay. Never know, might get something interesting up here. That's gonna be trash. Yep. I will say the fish are hitting the line a lot faster now. Because there were some times where I was just waiting for like almost a full minute to the point where I didn't know if we were actually going to get a fish. A flyer. So trash. Basically. Who keeps handing out all these flyers that keep ending up in the water? I have questions. A crayfish. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay. So, let's go ahead and dump those guys in there. That can go there. Alright, so I don't think it was a very big profitable day. Oh, we leveled up fishing. Our max energy has increased by 3. New craftables. Okay, so it wasn't too bad. Looks like our bell peppers were our top. No! Well, top per item. But we had the most hot peppers today, but those were 52 squiggles on the silver bell peppers. Alright. And fishing. And the flyer was worth 1 squiggle. Okay. I tell you, it's getting cold in here. Oh, we have mail. To our Nisey. How's the farm, sweetheart? We saw some articles about Coral Island's Cherry Blossom Festival. The event looked beautiful. I think I might have spotted you in one of the photos. P.S. Ashley is pregnant. Love, Grandma. Okay. For those that don't know, because they don't really explain it, or at least they haven't yet. I don't know if this is something that they're gonna ever explain. They might once the game fully launches. But apparently Ashley is Grandma's cat. And I did not know this until, a couple of mails later, where she goes, Ashley had kittens, and I was like, oh, Ashley's a cat. I thought Ashley was like a family member that I was supposed to know about, and I was like, okay. It's like, how am I supposed to feel about this Ashley being pregnant? It was very bizarre the way it was presented, and I was just like, oh, okay. I don't know who Ashley is, but good for them, I guess. Maybe? Double crop. Woohoo! So this is a pretty chill game. It does take a little bit of time to do things. to progress the farm a little bit. Now, when you go to build your farm buildings at the moment, I don't know if it'll change, but right now, once you have all of the stuff and you go to buy it, you buy the blueprint and you take the blueprint home. And then you can wander around your field and figure out where you want to plop the blueprint. Instead of like Stardew, where they open your farm map for you while you're at the carpenters. And you have to try to pick the placement of it through this map. You can actually wander around the farm area that you have open and drop it. Or after you've purchased it and you realize, oh wait, I still have to finish clearing out where I wanted to put this. You can let it sit in your inventory for a little bit and place it when you're ready. Which is kind of cool. And I like that. Alright. So, let's finish watering the corn. I'm flirting with danger here because we got corn and now I'm gonna get that corn song stuck in my head. Thanks, Nine! Ever since I heard that on her stream, I keep getting it stuck in my head at the weirdest times of day. I'll be trying to go to bed and I have the corn song just popping up in my head. I'm like, no. So 9.5 is a makers and crafters streamer. She does a lot of like crocheting. I don't know if she's knitted on this stream, but she does a lot of crochet. She does Stream Raider stuff. So if you're into just fun chaos, chickens, and fart noises, you should go and check her out. Let me see if I can do this here. It's gonna tab me out of the game for a second, so. Okay. So let's see here. So what was that? Pickled bell peppers. Okay. At least we don't have to use glass to do the foodstuffs. That's not the bit I wanted. There we go. Alright, now I don't think we've sold these before, have we? Pickled corn. Alright, well I guess we can wander around with that for today. What's our energy level? Our energy level could be better. So let's head up to the hot springs. Okay, we've caught that before. I wasn't sure if we had. To be perfectly honest. Alright, so let's come in here. Have I caught you before? Damn it. Oh, you're long gone. Alright, so we're gonna be hitting the hot spring here in a minute, so we might as well use what energy we've got. What's that? A torn page. Read it in your journal. Okay, those are kind of like the mystery notes from Stardew Valley where you can be nosy. Like the torn journal pages and stuff. Pretty sure we've already turned that beetle in, but maybe not. I was hoping to find a book. These guys are worth a decent amount if you get a bunch of them. And you do tend to get a bunch of them when you're just digging the dirt up here. So I guess we should like find the dirt. Oh, we got 2. Alright, so let's open our inventory. Torn pages. So Valentina's notebook. Summer 15. I think twins like and don't like the same things. My mom and Aunt Alice are twins. Mom and Aunt Alice like green smoothies. Fall 3. Mom and Aunt Alice went running together. They said they had a good time. Does it mean they love running? Suspicious. Fall 10. Dad brought back minced jackfruit pies for Mom and Aunt Alice. They told me they loved it. Fall 13. Macy heated up pizza and I asked Mom what type of pizza she likes. She said she and Aunt Alice hated pizza. They hate pizza. Aunt Alice loves olive oil. I have to find out if Mom likes olive oil too. Conclusion. I don't know why they hate pizza, because pizza is delicious. Adults are weird. Okay. You bet. I mean, I guess pizza's not for everyone. I don't know if I could even fathom hating pizza. That seems strange, but you know, if you don't like pizza, you don't like pizza. I mean, I can see, depending on like what it's sauced with or what the toppings are and stuff, I could see some people not liking it. Like, I like the white pizza with chicken and broccoli and mozzarella, but not everybody does. But that's like a special pizza. I don't get to have that very often. And the last time I had it, we were in Jersey, and I can't find it down here with just those things on it, so I'd have to make it myself. Alright, we're just getting some energy back here, and then I think maybe we might head into that other mine shaft since we've got that open. Or, oh no! I think we sold the bronze corn. Did we? I think we did. Can I not access my inventory while we're in here? No, it doesn't let me access the inventory while we're in here. Shit. Pretty sure I sold the bronze corn because I wasn't paying attention. Damn it. Alright. Did we loot? Did we harvest corn today? I know we watered it. Because we need to... Oh. Yeah, I got rid of it. Shit. Alright, let's... Damn it, let's quick head back to the house. And see if we put any in the shipping bin for today. Dang it, my brain. I overshot where I wanted to go. But there's a flower. Oh wow, we really overshot where we wanted to go. Alright. Let's go this way. Is this the flower box? It is. I need the seed box. Compost. Oh, we have donated those. Okay. Well, if... Damn, you know what? I think we can give them a silver corn and they'll be happy. I think. We'll have to see. I was gonna give that as a gift to somebody, but... we didn't run into anybody, so. Alright, let's come down to here. And let's go diving. I was gonna go in the mine, but let's see if they'll take this corn. I feel like they will, but I could be wrong. And I'm trying to talk to you. And you don't want to talk to me, so that's fine. Don't talk to me. I'm still super confused about where this other beacon might be. Because this doesn't make sense. Do we need that? Is that one of our ocean shrine turn-ins? It could be. Oh, you took off. Alright. Depth perception for the win! No depth perception. What is this depth perception stuff that you talk about? It's not just this game. I struggle underwater stuff in WoW too. Finally! Oh, you know what? I wonder if we are in fact going to need to get that bronze milk thing. I'm working on it. Don't get your panties in a bunch. See, there you go. All nice and clear. Alright. Oh, maybe this will open? Maybe. We'll have to see if that gate drops. Oh, it does. Okay. What's we got down here? Oh. It didn't drop enough. Okay. Well, that doesn't help us. We can't go that way. Really? I gave you a bronze corn for that? I feel cheated. I really do. Alright. So... This might be a thing of needing that milk. Ugh. Alright. Not the best news. That is gonna slow down our progression here. Double kelp. Say what? Alright, duck muscle. Oh, have I caught you before? I feel like... No! Mother let's eat the sea shroom. I feel like maybe we have caught you before. Okay, so we can't go that way. Can we go this way? Have we already been this way? Alright, our inventory is full. We may have already been this way. Alright, we can't go that way. Alright, what's down here? Got some Kelpie guys. Alright, we've already hit this shrine. Oh, that's different quality. Oh dear. We might in fact be stuck on these shrines. Is this the black one or is this a purple one? Alright, I'm gonna drop the stone because we have a ton of stone. Black one. Alright, we're gonna have to go up to the shrine because I can't remember what we still need to turn in for the ocean stuff. Fascinating. Yeah, I'm not seeing any other shrines that we can access here without turning that in. Now, I know a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, well before this last update, when I was in my off-stream game, I actually was able to just walk past the turtle. It didn't stop me. But I can't remember if it was like this specific turtle or if it was a different turtle, because then once I got past the turtles, there was other sea creatures that didn't have a request for anything. You won't let me talk to you. Alright, so yeah, I guess we need to go get our milk. So we're stymied there. We can't get the silo. Well, I mean, I guess we can get the silo, but we can't get the mill. I don't know. Let's go back to the house. We might have just enough time in the day here to... Have we not donated that? Oh, you're in the wrong box. That won't help us at all. Alright, you can go in there, you can go in there, you can go in there. Scrap. Okay. I'm holding the sea salt and you. Oh, we were gonna go to the shrine too. you're not showing as donated. So, you I'm gonna sell. You I've sold before. You I've sold before. Okay, you I've sold. So I guess I didn't need you, but you are probably for the museum. Alright, we don't have that much energy, so maybe we can't go to the mine. Hi, Bonbon. Another piece of scrap. I mean, we might be able to run in there super quick. I don't know if we'll get to level 5, though. We do have this energy thing that we could... a flower. That we could, use. Oh, that's right. We haven't been in here since the grand opening. Maybe we'll save the mine for tomorrow. Okay, so let me drop you off. At least they let me put you in a jar. I guess. Oh, that's blocked. We can't go that way. Why not? Last time I was in here. Okay, so like butterfly gardens and stuff. Pamphlets. Plaques and things. Quite the bug garden here. Alright, we can't go down that way, so whatever is down that way is not accessible yet. It would seem. And I don't think this down here is accessible yet. No. Alright. I see. Is that a cow? I think that's somebody riding a cow. Okay. Alright. Now, let's see. Which way is the fastest? I mean, I might as well take it. We didn't make that much money today. I mean, otherwise it's just gonna sit there. And, go to waste, so... Alright, let's see, what time is it? It's 5:30. Alright, I'm thinking... that... well, no, I do want to get one more day in, right? Because... it's Sunday, I want to get these fossils open. We'll do one more day before we call it a day. Alright. Oof. My tailbone's getting angry though, I will say that. Which means we're probably hitting our limit on sitting for a little bit. Plus the weather temperature took a frickin' dive again, so that's not helping. Alright, so the lab is open today. So that will be super helpful. So let's water these guys. Really want to check out our fossils. I'm excited. I want to see what's in them. Oh, double crop. That's exciting. Double crop on the blueberries. Okay. Getting these guys. Alright, let's hit up these ones. So no peppers today. That's fine. We're definitely not going to plant anything else. It was too late for me once I realized that there were more seeds. I swear there weren't that many there when we were plotting and planning for the season. So I really do feel like a lot of those either came in with that quality of life update. Sorry. Those might have been police cars. They sounded a little different than the ambulances. Alright. Top that off. Sometimes what those turtles request can change by the season too. Although I don't know if that one's gonna change off of the minimum bronze quality milk, because that one's not really a seasonal crop. But sometimes, like if the turtle's looking for a cucumber and you miss the cucumber growing season, sometimes the next growing season they will change what they're looking for. Just keep that in mind. Alright, we need to refill our watering can here. Didn't have that many that stayed hydrated this time around. And let's hit up the dragon fruit. Kind of surprised that these guys are growing and these guys haven't even started yet. Unless those trees just take longer. Possible. Alright. Let's hit up this. Alright, we don't need the bronze corn anymore. And those guys are still working away. So we'll tuck those in there. Alright, let's head into town. Now, I think it said the lab opened at 8 a.m. Always forget to hit their trash can. Flower. Oh good, somebody opens before 10. Alright. Process fossil remains. Okay, pterodactyl skull. Silver kelp. A plesiosaurus torso. Bronze kelp. A mosasaurus tail. Oh, more sirens. Jesus. What is happening? A lot of sirens for here. I mean, we're a small suburb slash farming community. Alright, blacksmith is taking their time opening. Alright, now I don't know if I can, if I need to donate those. We'll see. Let's see. Hey, you. Whose name I can't remember. Dippa. Okay. I like never give you gifts. Erica. Cool. We should share the gifts. I always give them to Pablo because he's who I talk to all the time. I'm here, and I'm just like, oh, hey, here, you want this? Alright, let's process the thingies. Ooh. A terrarium pendant. That sounds like fun. Alright, I think we've already turned in the ring plate. But let's go see what our new found treasures can do for us today. If anything. I might be excited for nothing. We may have turned all of these in already. And I just don't remember. Entirely possible. Alright, so, nope, we haven't turned that in yet. That. It's kind of a waste that I have to pop all of these in their own individual packaging, though. Oh, what's this? Silver ore. 10 silver kelp. Okay. Well, we might be able to make one sprinkler. I'll have to check on that. Okay, so what else? What all do we have in here? Can I see the big picture here? Okay. Alright. So let's wrap up this day by going to the mine then. Uh-oh.
Everyone should be out your way by now.
Okay. You looked like you were getting dressed. I was like, oh no, now what?
No, I'm just, I found that big chunk of wood that I thought was gone, so I'm going to measure out these and try to arrange to make a step for them, because the other one's falling apart.
Well, yeah. I was gonna poke you about that yesterday and forgot. My dad had bought these, like, plastic steps to step up on to get into their door from the front porch, because for some reason the porch on their side is higher than our door to the porch. And, don't know why. But, it's breaking under, between being out in the temperature changes and his weight. It's not rated for someone of his stature. Oh my. Oh dear. We've got angry things. So we need to make something that's a little more sturdy. It's just a plastic thing anyway. My dad's the king of buying stuff as seen on TV. I can't reach you, so I'll go and play with this one. Oh, you're still throwing shit at me even though I can't reach you. Good. Good. Why can't I hit this? Oh! Because you're using the axe, dumbass. Okay. Like, why? Oh, rock dynamos everywhere. Ah! The fuck? Alright, look here, buddy. Let's dance. I was content to just let you sit there because you were trapped. I was like, alright, fine. You stay there. Make the way down, show up anyway. Screw you, pink bouncy thing. Be that way. Don't step in the puddles. The puddles actually hurt. Double ore! Alright, well we need this to make our, what, the mill or the silo, one of them. So that's somewhat helpful. Where's the way down? Do we have anything else of interest over here? Not really. So let's go ahead and we'll take that down. Alright, lots of pink things that I can't seem to hit. I can sure stand in their puddles though. That's not helpful. Uh-oh. Come on, spider. Oh, where'd he go? He vanished? That's not terrifying at all. Okay. Sure. You bet. Right. Okay, I'm just gonna eat this now, or drink it, whatever it is. Did not heal me for nearly as much. Oh wow, that was a lot. Cool. That was fun. What time is it? It's 12:30. In game. Okay. Oh, what's this? What's it gonna be? Us. Okay, there we go. I was like, stone? Cool. It was a silver vein. That's new. Because before, I was only finding bronze veins in the silver mine, which I thought was very strange. But, I guess it was just sort of like a placeholder for the silver stuff. So I do feel like there was some minor content they added with the quality of life update. They just didn't necessarily list it. At least that's what it kind of feels like. Unless that was a bug and I was never supposed to be getting bronze nodes, bronze veins in here. Which, you know, fair enough. We've got a spider back there. Need to keep an eye on you, buddy. I was really hoping that that was gonna... There we go. Oh, snap. Hi! We got two of yous in here. Yeah, don't hurt me. Okay. Spiders are actually a little bit less of a pain in the ass than the hippity hops. Is that what they were called? The hippity hops? Help me out here, 80s kids. 80s, early 90s. Wow, that was a good one. You know, the thingies with the handles that you would bounce on that kind of look like the yoga balls. I know they had a specific name, but I also think they had a couple different names. Can't remember what we called them. I think they were called like the hippity hops. Oh, we need to eat something here. Or else we're gonna finding ourselves in a world of problems. Alright, come on, rock dynamo. Ooh! A fossil! We'll never make it to the lab today, but cool. Oh, hole? Sure, we'll jump in the hole. Alright, we still have another level to go before we get progress saved for the last few levels that we've done. Oh, and those pink puddles, even if you've killed the hippity hop, they still hurt if you stand in them until they go away. So try not to stand in them if you can see them. Alright, this should be a save level. Yay! This is also an elevator level. Oh. Explosive 2. And we got 10 of them. You can't fish in here. Did they change it? Nope. It still won't let you fish in here. I feel like eventually they might, maybe. It seems silly for there to be water in there and then them not to let you fish. But that could just be me. Yeah, totally didn't make it to the lab in time for the day. That's okay. Alright, so put our kelp away, our trash, our explosives. We'll have to remember to take those with us next time. Our wood. Okay. Now, I do believe... Hang on, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Let me grab that. Okay. Flowers we'll put in there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get those cooking. Alright, we'll tuck the rest of you in there. The museum didn't want that, so we've already donated that one. Alright, now, crafting. Let's see here. Crafting. Okay, so keg we need a silver bar to make. I don't know if we can spare that just yet. We might be able to. Alright, so at least it's more... Well, no, it's not. Okay. Never mind. Scratch that thought. Okay, so there's 3 more sprinklers. So we need 1 more sprinkler to make 2 sets. 2 plot sets. Alright, because we'll have to, excuse me, work on getting those put in here soon. Alright, everybody else seems pretty good. Oh no, that's part of the line. So yeah, the pine trees are growing. Is that a full-grown pine tree? Can I put the tapper on you? You know, I probably should have checked that before I planted all of those. Right, give me you. I don't know. Can I put you on a pine tree? What are you laughing at? Are you laughing at me?
Momo was laying in his bed, but his butt was hanging out of it, and his legs were just stretched across the floor.
Is he okay?
And then I walked in and his leg, and he looked up. He's like, "Oh, Daddy's coming." He pulled his leg up. I saw that, my happy butt.
Okay, so either that tree's not full grown yet, or it doesn't work on the pine trees. Oh no, okay, the tree's just not full grown yet. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. So there's some hay. I wonder what time Dinda's closes. I hate to be making such an expensive purchase right now, though. This close to the end of the season. That's That's a little painful. Where did I shove this? Here. What the heck was it that we even needed? We needed wood, probably stone, bronze. Was it fiber? I don't even know. Let's just go see. I don't have the area cleared out for it yet. Oh. Compost. That wasn't worth stopping for. Not right now. Alright, Dinda. Torn journal page. What you got for me? How much is it? Oh, we need to upgrade the house too. Oh, that's... I had the... Oh. Oh, shit! Okay. Well, we own that now. Alright. I hadn't meant... I hadn't meant to actually click on it. Okay. Well. That happened. I wasn't real sure I wanted to spend that much money right now, but okay. We spent it. Yes. Yes, we did. I was like, what do you mean I don't have any bronze bars? So, see, you buy the blueprint, right? And then why can't I? Okay, I got stuck. It wouldn't let me move. So I want it to be down here. No, I want it to be over here. So I want to do like a little yard with this kind of encompassed around it. But we still have all this crap in the way. So I think we'll pause there for right now. Can I put you in the box? I can. Okay. I can't forget I own that, okay? So be fucking buying another one. Alright, so we're gonna pause here. I don't know if I'll be back later tonight to work on Zoo. It depends. I've got a few other things I have to do, so I might not be able to. Tomorrow we will definitely be back with the solo Planet Zoo build, Streamland Park, where it's just me building. We still have a ways to go on our frog house. We're getting there, but we still have a ways to go on that interior and stuff. So I'm looking forward to working on that. Saturday, the husband's going to be streaming on the channel around noon, 1 p.m.-ish Central. He's going to be continuing on his part of our challenge build zoo. And then Sunday and Monday, we'll be back to working on our needle felting along with Bob Ross project. So that's the plan for the rest of the week. Hope you guys have a good Friday. I hope to see you tomorrow for tomorrow evening's afternoon's Planet Zoo stream. If I don't, that's okay. Don't forget there is a podcast this weekend for Wild Challenges. It seems as though I might be helping co-host this week. I think. I hadn't realized I was, but I guess I am. So we've got that going on. We're going to be doing a tribute to Five Iron, who passed before the new year. And so if anybody wants to share some memories or say a few words, let me or Lita know. We're going to be in-game at Dark Moon Fair, hanging out on one of the barges down there. So I should probably work on getting that character that I have down there. Dark Moon Fair was picked because both factions can come and hang out down there, because 5 tended to play both sides of the fence, as it were, between Horde and Alliance. So we've got that going on for Saturday evening. So you guys, let's see, do we have anybody that we can visit tonight? I don't know if we do. We don't always. I don't see anybody on my list. I've got one other list I can double check. Let's see. The list was being really funny about loading earlier, so there's probably not a lot of people going right now since Twitch was being twitchy. Yeah, so I think we'll just call it there because it's being really weird tonight. It seems like they haven't gotten all of their issues sorted. So, and we'll see if we can figure out what's going on with the stream elements alerts. It might have been something on Twitch's end. It might have been stream elements being really slow and out of sync. So we'll see if we can take a look at that. So I will see you guys all tomorrow afternoon, evening for Planet Zoo solo build. So until next time, you guys have a good one.